So about 2, 3 weeks ago, I was on the phone with one of the clients I work with, and they were like, "Oh man," he stopped and asked me. He was like, "So," he's like, "There's this guy out there who owes us money." He's like, "I'm thinking about just taking him to small claims court, just writing out the invoice." And he's like, "I want to get your advice." I immediately said no, sternly no. Okay, and this is going to be a key point for the video. Welcome to another episode of Self-Employed Success Secrets. In addition, with me, your host Marcus, on today's episode, we're going to talk about a really cool secret that's very important to the growth and sustainability of your business and having a good relationship with the clients that you have. Today's secret is be the exact opposite of your clients at all times. Okay, that guy was saying, "Hey, let's give up on this invoice. Let's just write it off. Write it off as in accounting terms, just get rid of something." Okay, he said, "Let's just get rid of it." And I was like, "No, don't do that." Okay, it's not because be opposite for the sake of being opposite. It's be opposite because you have to be operating from a different vantage point than them. They're operating from weakness. You're operating from strength. That is the context of your relationship with them. You have to this is a very, very important secret because it's how you keep people long term and keep them interested. Okay, because humans get bored by nature. They're gonna want to just be like, "Why am I with this person?" By being the exact opposite of your clients at all times, it shows them that, hey, this person's different than me and I need to learn from them. Okay, they're with you because there is an information disparity. If you're a contractor, you know how to build houses in a way, you know way more about building houses than 99% of people. That's when the expert is. They know more about something than 99% of people out there. Okay. And that's how you get clients too, is expertise. Always be learning your expertise and always be increasing your expertise in what you're doing every day. That's what Martha Stewart talked about in her book, one of the most successful entrepreneurs of all time. She said, always be learning. Half of your day should be spent on getting more skills. The other half should be on working, on technical work. And so why is this important? This is important because you've got to be a trusted source for them. You got to understand the situation that a lot of your clients find themselves in. They are weak. They need someone who is strong, who they don't know what they're doing. They need someone who knows what they're doing, okay? They have money and they're looking for someone who's worthy of that money, okay? That's why being the exact opposite of your clients at all times is going to help you, okay? It helps you to forge and form an identity. It helps to keep the mystery up between you and that client, that polarity. It's going to keep them wanting to give more to your business. Remember, this is not a technique. This is a true part of your life that has to take place. You have to be different than them, okay? Meaning that every day you're getting better at what you're doing, you are separating yourself from the masses of people who don't know what you're doing, okay? For example, let's say that you paint cars, okay? Or you refurbish cars. Every day you spend getting better at your job, you're separating yourself from all the people who just dabble in it, okay? By doing this over and over again, you're gonna get to a point where, like, you talk to the average person, they're not gonna know anything. They're gonna know 1% about what you do, and you're gonna know 99% of your industry. I heard somebody say, if you wanna get to the top of your industry, go to the bottom of it. Meaning know everything about it. Everything about woodworking, if you're a woodworker, everything about manufacturing products, the supply chain, if you have a manufacturing company, everything about everything, okay? Because they know nothing about nothing, okay? Be the exact opposite of your clients. That's the crux of what we're talking about. Be the exact opposite because it's gonna help you, it's gonna help them to retain interest in you. It's gonna create mystery for them to want to be like, we got to keep this guy around. It's not to just benefit you, it benefits them, okay? They need to know that you're in a place of superiority when it comes to your field, okay? That's how they get that trust. There's a implicit superiority that is indicative and is based on the separation you guys have between each other. I hope I didn't lose you there, okay? And also, too, stay tuned for the very end for a surprise, is that by being the opposite of your clients, and I'll give you an example, what's a good example of being opposite. For example, if they are unresponsive to you, sometimes they don't get back to you quickly, get back to them quickly. If when you get on the phone with them and they're kind of like down about life, and I'm not advocating lying, I'm just saying be the exact opposite. You got to be on top of your game, because most of the time they're not, okay? If they forget things, you don't forget things, okay? It shows that you're on it. And when you're at work, you got to be on it. You can get off of it. When I mean on it, it's a metonymy, which means it's just a word that's indicative of something else. When you're on it, meaning you're on top of your game, all lights are on, your engine's on when you're at work. You can turn your engine off when you go home, but when you're at work, you're working with these clients, keep your engine on, okay? They're allowed to have their engine on. Be the exact opposite at all times, okay? They want things to be as easy as possible. You should want things to be as hard. Challenge yourself as much as possible with these clients. Just be the exact opposite. That's all this secret is, okay? All right. Okay, so I want to give 3 more examples of how you can be the exact opposite of your clients. One good way to be the exact opposite of your client is to be positive, okay? A lot of them are going to be negative and be overwhelmed. You need to be on top of your stuff, and don't fake it. Really be on top of your stuff in private, okay? Remember, they're hiring you because there's a difference between you and them. And over time, watch out for this. Their relationship may erode to the point of equality. Once you get to equality, they're going to look to fire you because they're like, I don't look up to this person. That's the key point. You want your clients to look up to you. They look up to you based on the work you do in private, okay? As they say, the best customer service is the customer service that is done in private, okay? Another way to help them is to think of others, okay? Most of your clients or the people you work with, they only think about themselves all day long. If you're thinking about others, they'll be like, whoa, he's thinking about me. I'm thinking about me. I'm going to keep this guy around because he's thinking about me, okay? Be the exact opposite of your clients at all times, okay? If your clients are like, okay, I don't feel like doing this, you need to be like, I do feel like doing this, okay? And none of this is fake. I'm never preaching or teaching falsehoods or anything, techniques that are just illegitimate and fraudulent. I'm saying that this is a good thing because that continuity of your relationship with them over time is going to make everyone's life easier, okay? The more you know them, and know about them, and the more they see of you and from you, you're gonna help them in all ways you possibly can, okay? Everybody, like for example, everybody loses when someone gets fired because you've lost someone who has a lot of time into it. That person doesn't have a job anymore, and you have to go out and find somebody else, and it's expensive and time consuming to find somebody else. It's best to just make it work with the person that you have, okay? So yeah. That's all I'm saying is be the exact opposite of your clients. If your clients are all messy and disorganized, you need to be clean and organized. If your client is always thinking about today, you need to be thinking about the future, okay? It creates that positive dissonance between you two. Now on to our surprise is try and you may, don't and you won't, okay? So take chances in life, swing for the fences. That's what that quote means, okay? But remember, the crux, the main point of this video is be the exact opposite of your clients at all times. It's gonna solidify your place as someone that they can look up to legitimately because you've earned it with the work you've done in private, okay? Remember, and this is not today's secret, private victories precede public victories, okay? You guys want to win out in the world, get clients. You want to win awards, okay? Win the award with yourself. Keep your promises to yourself, okay? Thank you. Remember, lastly, as always, unsuccessful people that make decisions based on their current situations, but successful people, you hopefully make decisions based on where you want to be, okay? Make decisions based on where you want to be. Go out there and win, okay? Bye.